Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you again for an album review, and this is for Metallica's first debut album, Kill 'Em All, that I'm starting the marathon album reviews off by starting with this one. So I'm gonna discuss what I listened to and let you know my thoughts on this record. So let's dive into this review. Now, this is only a 10 track album, but I actually really liked it. It was really good. Um, the instrumental, the anesthesia pulling teeth instrumental, it was fine, but it wasn't my favorite per se. But I think it could have been a little better, but it is what it is. It's just a instrumental track, so it didn't do so bad. But the other 9 tracks are awesome. Uh, they just go wild and crazy in this album. Metallica does, and with their guitar riffs and the drum work, it's just so fast and so hectic, and it just it takes you on like a little bit of a roller coaster ride. This album, a really fast one, but yeah, I enjoyed Hit the Lights, the first track off the album, which was really good. James is. I wasn't sure if it was James singing in it or somebody else because it didn't sound like his voice. But I guess I heard he was from someone telling me that he was younger doing this album. And yeah, just he was pretty young and singing it almost didn't sound like James Hetfield at first. I think that's what his last name is, Hetfield. I might be saying it wrong. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below, because this is my first time getting into the Metallica album reviews. I've heard maybe the Black Album, because I used to own it, and maybe and I did hear Saint Anger, and I hated that album. But this album is killer. It is awesome. And I enjoyed Phantom Lord off this album. The longest song I think on here was Seek and Destroy, which it was pretty lengthy. And the final track, Metal Militia, just, yeah, some of the, I guess, how the song's playing out. It almost sounds the same with the Metal Militia and Seek and Destroy. There's like certain liners in or lyrics in the songs that do sound the same a little, or most of the melodies kind of sound the same. I'm not saying it as a bad thing, I'm just saying that's what I've noticed. And I pretty much just, I really enjoyed this album. It was really good. The Four Horsemen was another good track. Uh, I do have to go back and hear this album again for sure, which I definitely will buy it for sure because it is really good. And I kind of want to own the Metallica albums, except for Saint Anger. I do not want to buy that one. I did not like the title track. I did not like the other songs on it too. They were terrible. It was probably their worst album they released in that album cycle. But yeah, No Remorse was another good one. Even though it was like 6 minutes, it still was really good. Oh, I forgot. The Four Horsemen was the longest song on here, not Seek and Destroy. It was the Four Horsemen that was like 7 minutes and 13 seconds in. So it was pretty long, but it was really good. Uh, not all the songs do sound the same. It just got, when it got closer to the end, it almost did sound the same with how the melodies are playing out and the riffs and all that for the guitar riffs and everything were sounding a little similar. Not too much, but I guess they stopped really trying, or they were trying to make it as good as possible, which I commend them for that. But there were some songs that I wasn't too crazy about. But I don't think there were any bad songs on here, except for the Anesthesia one. That one was my least favorite. Even though it was an instrumental, I just was like, I don't know about this one. It's not my favorite. Motor Breath was really good, even though it was pretty short. Jump in the Fire was awesome. And yeah, that's pretty much the album. There's 10 tracks on here, so it's only like a 51-minute album. But it is worth the listen. I recommend this to y'all if you haven't heard it, or recommend this to you guys if you haven't heard it. But for me personally, out of 10, I'm giving this a 9.5 out of 10. This is really awesome, and I really enjoyed this record, and I'm so glad that I'm getting into these Metallica album reviews now. But definitely comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Metallica album, Kill 'Em All, if you've heard it. And if you like this album review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I will be returning to you tomorrow for the Metallica Ride the Lightning album review. It's first I'm going to be doing the best albums of 2020 so far video, which is going to be a little long because I got like 25 albums to talk about in that video. So there's a lot of albums so far this year that are really good. But yeah, I didn't really hate this album. I only didn't like the instrumental track off this album. It was mediocre. The riffs on it were nice, but it just felt like it was dragging the song, the Anesthesia song. But it's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me on it. And basically, in this review, everything's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me on it. It's just how I feel when I listen to these songs. But yeah, I will return to you for the Ride the Lightning album review tomorrow. And Wednesday I'll be doing the Master of Puppets. And then Saturday I'm going to try another live stream again for you guys on YouTube. But it's going to be without music this time, unfortunately. I know music is like intriguing to people and people want to hear that, but I can't do that because I get in big trouble, and I do not want to get in trouble again because I got a message from my Facebook saying, oh, you better take this video down or we're gonna pretty much sue you for copywriting, and that's pretty bad. But that's what happened. I got a little pissed off yesterday and almost made a video that I probably would have regretted. But I'm a little bit calm today, and just, yeah, that's what really happened for my live streams this past weekend. But I will be doing another live stream on April 25th and the 26th on Facebook. And they'll just be talking mostly. I'll just be talking in it. But anyways, thank you for watching this Metallica Kill 'Em All album review. It's so hard to pronounce it. It's so like kill them all, but it's kill em all. EM all. But I hope you enjoyed this review. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next review.